Sorry, I cannot help.
I cannot believe it. Didn't he just lose his daughter not so long ago?
Yes, Christelle. A nice girl. She used to...
Sorry, not right now.
Get lost, wrench. Yes, Christelle. A nice girl. She used to babysit my kids.
Now this. You know,
Please,
they're saying
leave me alone.
of that attack. Member of ARC.
Bullshit. He is just a poor og with the wrong enhancements and the wrong connections. He outgrew his usefulness. Or they needed the apartment. Maybe for another wrench.
If that's true, they could do the same to anyone. To anyone who knows him. How long until they evict us too?
That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Are you sure? I do not think that's...
Take control of your destiny.
Seeker, are you prepared for the ascension?
I think you've got the wrong guy.
No, I can see your purity. You are close, so close, and the Singularity Church of the Machine God can help take you the rest of the way. You know of it?
I don't think your church can help me get where I'm going.
Each of us lives with needs and desires, begging and howling for attention, for fulfillment. We barely have time to ponder what, if anything, lies beyond this wretched world.
And you have some idea of what that might be?
I am but a servant, tasked with spreading the word and offering hope to those who have none. But I have the teachings of the Church to guide me. What would you like to know?
This Singularity Church of the Machine God. For augmented only?
The word of the Mother. Only the gifted will ascend. She has cast out the flesh-flawed in preparation.
So you're here on a recruitment drive, to fill up the numbers.
And more. The Builder lives in this place, the dreamer of our ascension, now cast out at the will of the Mother.
Let me guess, he's one of the flesh-flawed.
No, he simply had a crisis of faith. But I am not so blinded by my faith as others are. He was a friend once, a mentor, a leader in our church. Some of us remember. Do you have more questions?
Tell me more about this ascension.
Our minds will depart their corporeal shells and merge with the divine consciousness of the Machine God. This is the ascension.
Sounds like you're talking about uploading a copy of your brains to a computer. I didn't think that was possible yet.
Thanks to the Builder, it is. But it is much more than a simple copy. It is transference. Joseph called it an evolution of the human condition. Do you have more questions, Seeker?
Nothing right now. Maybe some other time.
Very well, Seeker. I will be here if you change your mind.
I have searched for salvation, and I have found the
And
answer.
what? Ship us all off to Utulek? No, not
Join
now.
us.
And what? Ship us all
Come,
off to
pilgrim.
Utulek?
Join with the machine.
cannot be
The future is ours.
Všichni augové si připravějí doklady. Nic než odpadky, jako vždycky.
You think anyone here was
Všichni
involved in the
augové si
bombing?
připravějí doklady.
Nothing suspicious.
Radši by si neměli nic zkoušet.
Hands behind your head. Yes, I'm going to frisk you now. Don't move.
I'm not carrying anything.
That's for me to find out.
But
Hold
it's your
still.
mistake.
Then you have nothing to worry about. Okay, hands behind your back. Oh, I know. You're innocent. Just like everyone else.
Street is off limits or your buck. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. Fucking Ryobki. Have no pride.
My god.
We should double the price. Bomb tax. Think maybe someone died wearing these uniforms?
Try to look professional.
Policie bude na kontrolních bodech prověřovat.
I'm serious. I saw him last night out behind the restaurant. He had a
Po
mallet in
útoku
one
na
hand.
Růžičkově nádraží se stále pohřešuje několik osob. Podrobnosti najdete na webu státní policie. Potenciálně zmatené či zraněné jedince prosím ohlaste úřadům.
Idiots. Everywhere.
Just not the right animal.
I'm gonna be sick.
In the don't forget about your permit authentication card. Would hate to be caught without one of those.
Are you threatening me?
That artist was pretty cute. For an AUG, I mean. Dracomir can come up
The
with a pretty
police
good
pace back and
skin.
forth all day. Feet hurt.
Milena would look better if she
Breathe
nice
nicely.
there. Where did he even find these uniforms? They smell. Hold on. Someone is coming up.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Kirby's nothing on the liquor store. Hope it doesn't start raining. Hence the rest room.
We got this.
Good money on this bag.
Access denied.
It's too tight. Any idea what today's take is? You would look for a tip. Shut up. We should double the price. Bomb tax.
This uniform is heavy. It must be quitting time soon, yeah?
We got this.
That artist was pretty cute. For now, I mean.
Get the smoke?
Try to keep quiet.
Don't blow your head.
Double the price. Bomb attacks. Where did he even find these uniforms? They slept.
Try to look professional. There is a wrong.
Cannot wait for this district to be turned into condos.
Just make sure no one comes through.
What a waste of time.
Confound him by now.
How can it smell so bad here?
Clear. Just make sure no one comes through.
Start throwing shit up. Fall out of your hole.
Hate this district. There is all wrong.
You look in the room beyond the desk. I am convinced he is not here. Did you look in the room beyond the desk? Fucking Clank is gone. Where do I find Tiki? There is no way that little rat is here. He is good at hiding.
Taking too long. Find him complaining, eh?
Think you can order me around?
Don't have all day to look for this cockroach.
Shut up! Find him!
Punk-ass Clank. This place is a fucking mess.
Come out already, Cole.
Cannot wait for this district to be turned into condos.
make.
Okay, come out!
Can we be sure he is even here?
He must have left.
Books. How much more time do we have to waste here? Does he have an apartment in the city, maybe?
Why hasn't anyone found him
How long
yet?
do we keep looking?
Get out here, goddammit!
When I find him... Here he is.
Set out a can of oil. Uyoki loved that shit.
He was never here. Was the main office empty?
Get out here. Go, look in the
Stop
vents.
hiding.
Skinny fuck could be in there. He must be.
What if he isn't
100 credits says he's gone.
Haven't seen anything yet. Does he have an apartment?
Are you waiting for me to find him?
Caller,
Are you
get
using
out
your
here.
eyes or trying to find him by the smell?
What if he isn't even here?
This place is a fucking mess. Find him.
He'll be up soon. Not too many.
Can you believe this guy?
Not here.
Can't believe how much money I have.
I bet this isn't what you'd be doing. Yeah? You're going to regret it if you don't get back up.
There is nothing we can do. Not yet, anyway.
This is the reason.
Maybe it's safer to just stay here.
You're gonna die, big flag! Let's fucking go! No!
I'm going to end it! I'll keep one here. Get behind cover!
I can't believe I was ever afraid of you. Shoot him already!
Where is he?
Oh, bullshit! Yet! I think you owe me a beer for that.
What a waste of time. Fucking rookie. No pride.
Find him.
This is your mine!
Killing planks is always more satisfying.
keep watch from here.
Killing planks is always more satisfying.
Grab a couple of books on my way. You look in the room beyond the death.
Books. Jesus. Can I find him? Watch the roll.
Wait a little rat is here.
I see you!
I heard something.
Damn. I thought that might work.
In the movies, there is always a secret room. Pull on the books.
I am convinced it's not here. Should just bomb this place and be done with it.
I am convinced it's not here.
The longer you hide, the more angry we get.
Debts must be paid. Nowhere for him to hide.
You think he's read all these books, or he just leaves them out to look smart?
This place is a fucking mess.
Set this place on fire. He'll be up soon.
Jackie probably OD'd.
Caller! We only want to talk.
Well, look hard.
Are you using your arm?
Can't believe how much money I lost last night. Get out here, you odd bastard. It's pretty obvious. Get organized, go. Don't stick to the same place. You should pay your bills on time. It doesn't happen. Careful. Shut up and find him. It's pretty obvious. Mike is gone.
Shut the fuck up.
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
Jensen, my favorite techno wonderkind. Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
Nothing I couldn't handle. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know, I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty fogs of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
Hang on a sec, you're gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle. I promise. This thing with the Diwali is nothing. Otar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Kohler. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen. Otar Botkovelli is the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure, or what?
What exactly are you gonna do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
All right. Let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it.
What?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to... Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have... Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these... I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Sarif installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you want to use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. I help you make the most of the new AUGs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Seraph installed all my Augs. If there's something inside me I don't know about, he's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarith's work. These new Augs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarith, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what? Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful is what it is.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. Well, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. There's a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise? I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Nothing. If they had their way, they would bulldoze the whole district, us included.
At least it will fill in all the potholes.
True. This one tried to swallow a car. Reminds me of when I was a kid in Montreal.
Do you really think this little proof of community spirit might sway the city fathers to send some repair crews in here?
Maybe I'm delusional, but I hope showing them that we care will spur them into action.
What do you suggest? We can't push it. What if we hide it? Maybe some bushes.
We would need a lot more help if we take this more seriously.
I know a guy.
I don't know what to believe.
Very funny.
All I know is that this will make things worse for us.
I was thinking how things could get any worse, but I heard the stories of how things are in Gotham City. Count your blessings.
All detected personnel are authorized.
Yeah? Listen. I did what you asked.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to hear from you anymore.
No activity in this area. Continuing general patrol mode.
Stop calling me. I never asked for your services.
Continuing general patrol mode.
No more. I don't care what you do, and I don't care about this.
I'm sorry. I would rather not talk to you. In my opinion, your type are a bit hard for talk.
A while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza. Reporting to you live from Picus.
Awaiting your future. Proven. Safe. Versa-like.
Around the clock, around the world. Picus News. Always watching. Because you are always watching. I know I am not the only one wondering what the Augmented Rights Coalition hopes to achieve.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
As the non-augmented peoples of the world have faced rapid incident was a tragedy for all.
But it wasn't all of humankind.
Access granted.
The loss of life on both sides was considerable, but instead of healing and dialogue, fear of the augmented has turned to hatred.
Surely you cannot claim to be mistreated by governments when they have spent taxpayer money to build special living quarters for you and your kind.
What the hell kind of crazy talk is this? I'm going to get
Out
the
of their
police if
homes
this
and into
continues.
sequestered environments, there's no reason involved, only fear and expedience. And that is why I moved to the Utrecht complex.
I thought you were forced to leave your native Germany. Were there not allegations that you...
Those accusations were false. When I arrived in Prague...
There was a terrorist bombing at a local church.
But ARG had nothing to do with that. We are...
A non-violent organization. Yes, you said that. That was 6 months ago. Earlier today, the Ruzicka train station fell victim to a bombing. The third to hit Prague in recent months. Is this really the face of a pacifist? Join the discussion online and let us know what you think.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
From Picus. Picus News.
Access granted.
Fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Granted.
What the non-augmented peoples of the world have failed to grasp is the incident was a tragedy for all.
This is no
Hostile activity detected.
There's got to be some way to get off this junk.
Tak si pro mě pojď, Fisher. Pro tebe za běžnou.
Doc Larry. Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All Augs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of document checking. I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way, without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
This document agent you mentioned, is he the one in charge? He gets you to stop Augs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
All right, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Shekashka. There's a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find. My friend will be there. He will get you latest permit card. Just pay him and don't ask questions.
This uniform is heavy.
Should I fire my weapon, maybe?
What else do you have to do?
Aha.
Area secure.
What does hypothermia
Maintaining cautious patrol.
got to be a better way to get neon in this city.
The rainbow... We are neither buying nor selling. The Rainbow Road goes through
Please,
Rondon.
I can pay you.
Know this.
You must have neuropathy. I was here first. Please, I can pay you.
I only sell neon.
Please, I can pay you. You must have neuropathy.
Sorry, we only sell rainbows. A different kind of drug. It is called neon. Make you forget all about neuropathy.
My sister and I need medicine. We need neuropathy.
I told you, not my kind of merchandise. Not my product.
I remember being
It hurts. It hurts so much.
You said you've seen some doctors? Yeah. Everyone got in the place. At least physically. Most had some kind of post. Romantic evaluation. I haven't been able to sleep.
Let's just sit quietly for a bit, yes? Maybe we'll get a bite to eat later, okay?
Don't be shy.
Radíme všem občanům, aby se vyhýbali veřejným prostranství a pokud
Santo, restoring the past and building the future.
No doubt many viewers were horrified by that story I brought to you last week, in which a suicide gunman ruthlessly attacked a small augmented community near Dar es Salaam. Today, I'm here to bring you a glimmer of hope. European-based construction giant the Santo Group has successfully convinced the Tanzanian government to become a signatory of its Safe Harbor initiative. Designed to promote the creation of safe and secure housing complexes where oppressed groups can live and work, free from persecution, this international civil engineering and action plan is the brainchild of Santo CEO Nathaniel Brown. Its flagship project, a glittering engineered city named Rabia, is slated to be publicly unveiled at one of Brown's upcoming Safe Harbor conventions. I, for one, cannot wait to learn more. This This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Picus.
Static watches. It's about time.
Today, the Utulek complex serves as a shining example of political will and architectural innovation. So, the next time you're admiring Prague, don't forget to visit the outskirts and explore the wondrous housing project that helped make it what it is. Observant visitors will also find new names engraved into Prague's rich historical tapestry. Among them, Zofia Ruzicka, the Czech Republic's first female president. Over the course of 9 years in power, her singular vision opened the door to new levels of economic investment and prosperity, making Prague not just a cultural capital, but a technological, medical, and financial one as well. Next time you come across one of Prague's many modern wonders, look around and see if the name Ruzicka isn't engraved somewhere.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Augmented Rights Coalition hopes to achieve.
Pokud zaznamenáte podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na státní policii. Je to vaše občanská povinnost. Mějte na paměti, že předměty týkající se augmentací, například biobaterie a jisté nástroje či další autorské příslušenství, mohou být během namátkových kontrol zabaveny. Děkujeme za spolupráci.
Wonder if Drahomir would let us set up a second.
Like I'm missing something. What was that?
Go. But it's probably nothing.
Washes the uniform this time. That bombing was bad for business. Give it a little time to set. After Rosika, business would be up. There's too many of us. Too many shares in the take. We will be so busy, you will be complaining about that. She'll come around.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
The money is slow to a trickle. Hogs are getting attacked in the streets. They laying low.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Getting a little worried. There's a bad vibe on the street.
Check.
Was that you? Go check.
I should have known.
Where is it?
you guys want me to work, you need to give me Please, don't shoot me!
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no og left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
Your friends are out there intimidating Augs, preying on their fears of getting deported. And it seems like you're part of that. You'll be lucky not to go to jail.
I'm already in jail. You think they'll let me leave this place? Drahomir tells people he's a cop, but he's not a cop. He's a bum who stole a uniform and a gun, which he points at people like me to make us do whatever he wants. What was I supposed to do? I sit here and I make the best documents I can.
You were helping those thugs to extort people. That doesn't get much sympathy with me.
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month, but they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other Augs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anyone. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of... like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... you know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms, scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again. Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone, we should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of?
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, So the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Steve, you're eating all the scones again. Oh, yeah! You know, before that little musical interlude there, I was talking about some serious shit. So let's keep going. First of all, let me get this out of the way when talking about the AUG incident.
Did you hear that? Let's go.
I hope not.
I'm expensive, but worth it.
Ukažte mi papíry. Povolení sem, Augu. Doufám, že máte doklady připravený a aktuální, Augu.
Everything is in order, officer.
Jo, jasně, že je, ale já se stejně podívám, jestli vám to nevadí. Takhle vysoký oprávnění jsem ještě neviděl. To je působivý.
I'll take your word for it. Not sure I caught all of that.
To je fuk, můžete jít a zkuste zapracovat na té češtině.
So wait. What you're telling me is that you're more concerned about organized crime than terrorist attacks?
Surprised their clothes seem so clean. It's unusual.
I said your papers are expired.
But they just extended my contract. I need to get...
That is the most ignorant... You can't be serious. One affects you, the other doesn't. That's simple.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something, some meaning, but never seem to find satisfaction? We have the answer.
There is only so much we can do.
Seek and you will find.
I wish it were more.
You will find meaning in the arms of the machine. You will find belonging in the oneness of singularity. I was lost like you, friend. In the face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my own.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up.
Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only all the answers you need.
Now, many viewers were horrified by that story I brought to you last week. In which a suicide death.
There's just never enough time. Power to the people.
It's the beginning of a new age, and like always, change is birthed in fire and blood and pain. But a bright future is at hand for our people. I have searched.
You want praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers?
I might be interested.
I sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something. Was that all? Come on, I can tell you have more credits.
I'll be on my way.
By now, you won't have to come back.